Now the corner over here shows you how many viewers there are. It shows that we're running because the clock's ticking. And yeah, so also now people can request to go on camera by clicking this button right here, this blue button.
The camera button below, yeah.
So if someone wants to request to go on camera, they'll click that and you'll see a notification. And that'll pop up on the right-hand side of the screen. You'll see that someone wants to go on screen, and you just allow them to go on.
So if there's a bunch of them that want to come on, I'll see a bunch of cameras? I mean, how does that work?
So there can be up to 4 people on screen at a time, but on the right-hand side, you'll see a list of people who had requested to go on camera. So there could be like 30 people or something that request to go on camera, and you'll know who they are because they'll be designated by a little title that says camera requests, and you can kind of pick and choose who you'd like to put on.
So let's say there's 20 people want to be on cam. How do you see those? Do you see names or in the pictures or what?
Yeah, you'd see names.
How many names?
So I'll show you a second because I'm going to bring you on producer.
So you don't see the video of them?
You do. You can see a preview of their video. You'll see a name here. I'll show you in one moment. So I'm going to make you a producer, and as producer, your control scheme kind of changes a little bit. So you'll see a list. You'll see what I'm seeing. So it'll make a little more sense then. So one moment. I'll take you off.
There we go.
All right, cool. So do you see, as you can see, there's a new layout now as a producer. On the right-hand side of the screen, there's kind of a viewer bar. You can see who's on air. You'd be able to see who the producers are, and you'd be able to see, who those camera requests are. And there'll be names.
What does the percent mean next to our name?
Yeah, so the percent is the quality of the connection. So 70% is good, 70% over is good, and you usually just fine if you have about 40% or over. So yeah, you can now see the kind of the names under on air. If you click on my name, you can see, you'll see a few options. You can take someone off air or put them on air. You can star that user. You can make them a producer or demote them for being a producer, or you can ban that person. So there's that.
Okay, so once I'm broadcasting, I can make them a producer. I can't do that now because I'm not the producer. Okay.
No, you can do that now. You are a producer now.
So, yeah, but I can't make you a producer. You're already a producer, right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So if you weren't a producer, I can make someone a producer. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
What does that mean, a producer? You mean like a mod?
What does what mean, sorry?
Producer.
So being a producer, so they would see the similar kind of control scheme we see right now. Producers are able to control who comes on and off air. Producers are also able to kind of handle the question and suggestion queue below. They can put stuff on air. They can put the question on air. They can delete questions. And I'll show you that right now.
People.
And you can ban people. You have control over the SpreeCast, who goes in, who goes out, on the content that's shown. Below the SpreeCast now is the question suggestion queue. As a viewer, you were able to upload or downvote a question. But now as a producer, you can put that question on air, or you can delete that question, or you can star a question. And starring questions
on top, right?
You mean what, sorry?
I could put it, like if I like something in the chat, I could put that on the top of the video?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do the same with the chat. Yep. Yeah, for the question, you can delete a question. You can put a question on air, or you can star that question. And starting the question does one of a few things. You can start the question to kind of limit your own personal view. Well, there's a visitor here. Oh, interesting. You can start the question to kind of limit your own personal view.
Looks like an alien.
Yeah, yeah, it's funny. Just, I have no idea. I don't know what that is. It shouldn't be. It might be one of my colleagues. But in any case, so you can start the question to limit your own personal view, or you can limit the view of everyone else, so of all the audience. So if you wanted your audience to only see starred questions, like if you wanted to kind of limit those questions that you see come in, and limit what the public sees, you can just star those by clicking the star on each question and going to only show starred, which is just above and to the right of the questions.
Where's these questions
also,
come from? You mean it's
the
not a
questions
post,
come
it's a
from
question?
viewers. Right. So the viewers can ask questions, or they can post a suggestion for
Where
maybe
do
an
they click
interesting
on to make a question?
They go below, and it says add new questions or share media.
Oh, so that's below the video.
Yeah. Yep. And this is right below the video.
And suggestions, okay.
So yeah, and also there's a few producer settings. In the top left of the screen, you can see that there's a producer settings drop down. For the questions, you can toggle that on or off for if you want your viewers to see the submitted questions. So you can choose yes or no, but you can also choose yes, but only show the starred questions. So if maybe there were some inappropriate questions, or if you just wanted to, let's say you had 50 questions, but you just wanted to limit it to 10, you can start those questions yourself. Make sure those are the only ones that everyone sees. And in addition, the camera requests, right below, you can toggle that on or off, so you can basically allow or disallow someone to go on camera. That little blue button below the video.
So the viewer questions and suggestions, if I don't like it, I don't put it, and it won't show up underneath the video?
If you turn it off.
Because if someone just posts something and it's like slanderous or something, does it go up, or is it all right for me not to have that there?
So yeah, you can turn it off. You can turn off the entire question suggestion queue. But you can also just do yes, but only show starred questions. So all the questions that come in, you'll see first as a producer, and then it's up to you if you want to star that question for everyone to see.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'll also be like learning as I do it, right?
What's that? Sorry?
Yeah. I'll be learning as I go also.
Yeah.
The real feel of it, it's live.
Yeah,
how do you create a cast?
How do you create them?
Or you click on?
Yeah, it's just create SpreeCast.
Create.
So yeah, it'll say create SpreeCast when you're signed in.
So if I want to put it, let's say at 9:00 p.m. to 11, and it goes in, what happens if I change my mind and want to make it earlier or later? Is that possible?
Sorry, this one message came in on my phone. Sorry, what was that? What would be possible?
So if I make, let's say, at 9:00 p.m. it starts till 11 p.m.
Okay.
Podcast. And before it starts, I will say, well, maybe I should start it at 10 or even before that. Is there a way to change it? Edit it?
Can't. Yeah, you can change the start time. Yeah, that's no problem.
Start and end time?
I don't know. You can't really choose an end time, but you can change the start time.
So once it's an end time, it stays there?
Yeah, I don't think you can change it. I don't believe you would put an end time.
What if your show is a real hit and you want to keep going? You can't extend it?
Sure, yeah. I mean, you can continue the SpreeCast as long as you like.
So in other words, I don't have to close it at, let's say, 11 if I said it's going to end at 11.
Yeah. So it can go up to like 8 hours.
Every time someone ends a SpreeCast, so every time someone ends their SpreeCast, it's because they clicked like close. They ended it, right?
Right. So you end it yourself. There's a on the top of the screen it says end SpreeCast, so you can end it at any time.
All right. So what happens when someone, let's say someone pops up on cam or they look regular and then all of a sudden they like flash or something, they show nudity or something? What happens? What do they do about that?
If someone flashes?
Flashes like their boobs or something,
Oh. You can ban them. You can close their video feed out by clicking the X in the corner.
So it's a good idea not to get up and walk away from the computer if someone's on cam, right?
Yeah, probably. If that's a worry, then yeah, probably.
Oh God. So if I have any questions, could I like email you or what do I do? If I have another question, because I know I'm gonna have.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just let me know. You got my email address.
Okay, so I can send you an email. Okay.
Yeah, you can send me an email or whatever you like. I mean, I could get you started on a kind of like a free trial, if that made sense. Whatever you'd like.
So if I do a free trial, if you give me a free trial for now.
What's that? Yeah, I could give you a free trial right now.
Because the $49.99, you only get 30 viewers. You're only allowed 30 viewers to watch it.
Yeah, so it's technically that's the cap for 30 live. I mean, we could extend that. Yeah, I mean, we could extend that to 60 people. Generally, it can allow up to 100. So we usually charge $79 for 100 viewers. But I mean, up until May 15th, we were running it until we were charging $49 for 100. So I mean, we could give you 100 live viewers and $49.
So if you give me the what do you call it, the free like trial thing, how long does that last? How is that like
14 days?
Free trial month? Well, 14 days. Okay. 2 weeks. Okay. So when could I start that? Because I'm not like in a rush right now, I guess, but I want to do soon.
Yeah, I mean, whenever. You can start it whenever you like. I mean, I could send you the link, and it won't expire. Okay. I mean, I could provision your account, and you can just click the link for the trial, or you can just let me know when you'd like me to send it over, or when you'd like me to provision your account.
So I guess you could send me the link, and then as soon as I'm ready to do it, I just click the link and start the cast. Make the what do you call it? Put it in when I'm going to start, and then when I start doing it, that'll get that. From then on is my 2 weeks.
Correct. Yeah. From the time you enter your payment information, but don't worry, you would not be charged for 14 days. From the time you enter that, then that's when the trial would begin.
Right. Okay.
But when were you looking to begin, or when were you looking to kind of, when you're trying to make a decision by, if you were to begin your show on SpreeCast?
Probably like in a week.
In a week?
So I want to I want to set things up.
Okay. Well, would you like me to send me the link over now?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, send me the link, and when I'm ready, whenever I'm ready, I'll start it, and then I'll start my 2 weeks. And so when I start it, that's when I put in my credit card info, right?
Yes. It'll prompt you to put in your credit card information, but rest assured you would not be charged for 14 days, and you could cancel at any time. and I'll loop you into with one of my colleagues who'll be able to kind of help you, start your first SpreeCast, your first show, and kind of get you all set up.
All right. Sounds good. All right, so you want to send it to me now? Maybe I should make sure I get it.
Yeah, sure. I'll send it over to you right now. In the next 5 minutes, you'll get an email, and you should be good to go.
All right.
Cool. All right, it's been a pleasure speaking with you, Frankie, and I will be in touch with you very shortly.
All right, thanks.
All right, no problem. Take care. Bye.
All right, bye.